As a leadership trainer, I'm often surprised how many leaders don't know how to use normal face. So normal face basically means that you can control your facial expression, right? That you can just basically set it to normal. A good example, if you look at President Zelensky of Ukraine, no matter what the orange idiot from the United States says, Zelensky stays pretty calm, right? So most people would actually completely lose their shit, but Zelensky stays calm. And this is a good expression of normal face. And of course, he used to be a comedian, so he's probably trained in that regard. And as a manager, you have to do the same. For example, if your employee does something embarrassing, maybe you shouldn't be laughing in that situation. Right? Maybe if something is really sad, you have to fire somebody, you know there's going to be consequences for the person in their private life. They're not that good. They're not just going to move on to the next job. It's going to be really bad. You still have to normalize your face. I'm not saying you have to be a robot and you can't show any expressions, but if you just show everything you're thinking on your face, and if you're just being swept away by the emotions, you're probably not a good leader, because you have to exert some kind of control over your face. And so this is normal face. And the good news is it can be trained. For example, I do this when I teach team leadership. But if you just Google this, you can find some techniques to do that. If you're not doing that, please, please, please pay some attention to that. People have lost their careers over this, of not being able to control their face in a situation where they shouldn't have laughed, for example. And so this is actually table stakes. This is the bare minimum for any good leader.